Hello everyone, this is me, Dusty Circuit here, and welcome to Skater of the Month.
Welcome, this is August. Wow, we're 8 months into this year. I know I say this every single Skater of the Month, but I swear this year's going so fast. So fast. All right, so guys, we are going to actually first do Skater of the Month. Normally we kind of hand that out towards the end, but since Nin's not on yet, I'm gonna just stall by doing this first. So we'll do things a little out of order today. So we are going to honor not the bell. Sorry, Evan. But we do have a skater. This player is always getting votes. They do really great things all over the place. That includes, Midgard, but it also includes the Discord in general. They're a great friend to so many people. They love supporting basically everybody they can. And that is Evan. Congratulations.
Oh, what? Oh,
I know you were not expecting that at all.
I really was not expecting that even slightly. I haven't even really done anything. It was
really funny when you said we should give it to Ring a Ringer, and I was like thinking, well, we'll have to see how that person feels about it.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm not going to complain.
In that case, since it's you, no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it is you. So congratulations, Evan. You were voted by your friends and peers, and
yay!
Little head up here. Yeah, congratulations. For those of you guys don't know, well, most of you all know because Evan's really loud and everyone knows. Evan is on quite a few teams. Evan is Kobio for birthday team. And then Evan is the esports lead as well. So I say Kobio, not Kobio. I'm tired.
Co-lead.
Co-lead. Yes, thank you. I'm tired. So yeah, Evan's always in the Discord, always getting people to laugh, always in the live channel supporting people when they need it. Just very overall great skater. So thank you, Evan, for that.
I appreciate it.
And for everyone that voted for Evan. Yeah, it was really good to see that one.
Thank you, everyone.
Congrats.
No complaints from Ev.
Congrats on Skater of the Month, Evan.
Yeah,
thank you, sir.
Evan, come sit here. Let me take your picture. Actually, Jake, you want to grab
really
that
should
picture?
put a bell in
I legitimately, I was expecting, like, in my entire lifespan of being on skate, only expecting to ever maybe get it once at a reach. So to get it on this month is a huge surprise. I really was not expecting it.
I literally was saying the same thing when I got.
And on the other side,
when I got Skater of the Month, although I was a little more speechless than you.
Wait. Which side do you want me to go on, Blue?
Evan, stand right here, Evan. Jake's gonna take your picture.
Oh, okay.
Move, BB.
Get out of the way, BB.
Move, BB.
I don't think I've ever heard Evan completely speechless.
I go away, then.
We're gonna get a picture. Okay.
I'm trying to get a ringer.
So congratulations, Evan.
You know I've got to do it. All right, everybody who's watching Circuit's video, hit the notification bell.
Mute him.
And on that note. Go. All right. So yes, congratulations, Evan. I was kind of giggling when I saw that it was you.
I can't believe it. Thank you, everybody.
So, yeah. All right. So we have a few things to talk about. We have a few very cool upcoming things happening. First off is the N Spawn team. A lot of you guys have been asking, when are we going to do it? When are we going to do it? Well, we're doing it. So September 2nd. At 2:30 p.m. EST, which is going to be 30 minutes before a lightsaber tournament, which Jake will talk about here in just a little bit. We're going to do this meeting. This is going to be the meeting to see who wants to be on the build team. You don't need to bring any ideas to this meeting. It's just going to be a meeting to set up the team itself. And then also try to make some future plans as to how this build is going to play out. So if you would like to be part of the N Spawn team, it's so hard. N Spawn build team. It's a very big mouthful to say. It will be September 2nd. So you guys got a couple weeks to figure out if you want to be on the team or not. You can start coming up with like things that you might have a good idea for. But just like as we do with all of our projects, we never take one particular person's, idea. We typically will take a whole bunch of ideas, mash them together, and that's how we get all the cool stuff that we have here. Because we just really like to listen to everyone's thoughts. So, yep. So September 2nd, 2:30 p.m. EST, that is going to be the N Spawn team meeting. All right. Another meeting coming up we want to announce, and this is a big one, September 23rd. So you guys have about 5-ish weeks before that meeting. This meeting is going to be a server-wide meeting. We want everybody that participates in Midgard all the way up to just participating in our random channels. Anything that has to do with Skade, kind of everything Skade's light touches, we would love to have you guys at this meeting. We feel very strongly that this is a community server. It's a community Discord server. We don't really make a lot of the things, or like as far as the things about Midgard. You guys have 20 portals instead of 10. You guys like having fly. That got asked a lot, so now we incorporated that in once a month. We want to see where you're at right now. We want to see where are your guys' heads on things like Midgard, and also things like the Discord. This can be everything from our rules. We would love for you guys to tell us how you feel about the rules. Are there rules you guys just don't really think really apply to us? Are there rules that we need to add in? Something like that. A lot of the stuff that we have, as you guys are very well aware of, came from what we were doing previously. And sometimes it takes a little bit to go, you know what? Yes, that worked over there, but we're completely different. We really don't need... Ben, stop, please. We're completely different. We don't necessarily need these same rules. So in the next few weeks, I would really, really, really love and encourage you guys to really go through the Skade Discord up and down. Look at things that you like. Look at things that maybe are more confusing. Some of the things that have been brought up in the past to us is the pings. The ping system. Are you guys still all enjoying the way we have everything kind of broken into little roles and compartments? Or are you wanting to go back to just a few pings and generalize them? What are your thoughts? Is there certain areas of Skade that you absolutely love and find other areas very frustrating? Let us know, because again, this is your server as much as it is mine. This is yours. So we want to have a meeting. We want to have a check-in, kind of a check-in and see where we're at. What are you guys thinking? What let's say Midgard, maybe you guys want fly. I don't know. You got to let us know. You guys need to let us know. But try to keep in mind, because we are a community server, we want to make sure that whatever changes we do is going to be for the better of the entire server, as well as sticking with our own morals. There are a lot of things that are very important to us, like safety, inclusion. Inclusion is huge with us. We're very LGBTQI friendly. We're autism friendly. We're Viking friendly. But what are your guys' thoughts? How do you see that we can make some improvements so that as we start listing more people, because we're about to start going through applications, we're about to start trying to get some newer skaters in here. What do you guys think? Is there things that really are working great? Is there things that you're just not as sure about this one area? You might have ideas on how to improve. So let us know. That's what that meeting is going to be about. And it will be very structured. We will be sending you out a form. You'll have a form that you can fill out so that it can be done very privately if you do not wish to, raise your hand and talk about things. We're going to make it as comfortable for each of you to be able to give us good feedback in a way that you're comfortable giving it. So, but just please go through our rules, look and see. Are there things in our rules that are just silly at this point? I know farm teams talked about upping the farms, give you guys more freedom with farms, any of that kind of stuff. So just for the next few weeks, please look at the Discord up and down, hop on Midgard, hop on Valhalla. Those kinds of things. See if you have some ideas. I've already mentioned we're going to be doing quite a bit of improvements to Valhalla, so just wait on that, because there's a lot of fun stuff coming on that one. But overall, the experience that you have as a skater, let us know what's going on. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know areas again you love and areas that you might have some ideas to do differently. So everyone, does anyone have any questions about that? About the meeting, what it would be for? What you guys should do beforehand.
I think I understand what it's going to be.
It'll be at 3 p.m. EST. Yep, it'll be at the normal just meeting time. So, yep.
So basically, we're questioning authority now?
No, it's you guys telling how you want your community to keep going. We did this in the very beginning. We had a Midgard meeting for those that were here and remember. We asked you guys, how do you want Midgard? At the time, the majority wanted no set homes. At the time, the majority wanted no fly. but it's been a couple years. Let's do this check-in. I'd like to ideally do these kinds of check-ins more often, like maybe every 6 months or once a year, just where we can kind of get in touch and see. Are you guys liking the community pack? Are you guys liking how we do birthdays? Like, let us know, because again, we want to make your experience as well as we want to make our own experience. And the only way we really do that is to get together and talk and brainstorm and see what everyone likes. But just remember, we're not going to change. We're not going to be going to any form of a server that would go against what we stand for. We're very anti-bullying, with the exception of Evan. And a lot of times, and I know, and it's really funny to look at like how much we've even grown just over the years. And, you know, seeing Dusty with sarcasm and it just makes me smile so big. Like even the little teasing that we do, which is completely, how would you word it? Evan?
Lighthearted.
Lighthearted, but encouraged, right? It's encouraged. Like we just very playful, and it's really great to see some of you guys really kind of come out of your shells and start joking around. So it's been fun to watch.
That's the easiest way.
Questions? No other real questions besides BB being a bully. So, all right. So that one. So we got that. So these are the two big meetings. All right. So September 2nd and Spawn team building meeting. And then September 23rd will be the server meeting. So now we have a few things going on in between. Oh, there's one other thing. And then are you ready for the other part I was going to talk about?
Yes.
Okay. So how many of you guys have been wondering about Asgard 2.0? Yes, Jake or Abby, I'm stealing that name from you. There's Abby.
I think I referred to it. I think I said Asgard 2 before as well.
Mm-hmm. It'll be Asgard 2, Asgard 2.0. We'll come up with a fun name for it. This way, every time Asgard does change, we'll have something kind of funny to go with it. But anyway, Asgard 2 or Asgard 2.0. It's happening. We've been really keeping a close eye on the old pack, how many people are playing. It's just dwindled and dwindled. It's definitely time. We are definitely ready to give it a makeover and get new mods. So we need your help. Just like with Midgard and how we have this set up, we need your guys' input too. We are going to be looking at going to exactly what Jake said. No 1.12. We're looking at 116. Is that correct? Anyone? I know quite a few.
I think we were either looking at 116.5 or 118.2.
Okay.
Both of those are great.
Yeah. So
118.2 would be the most modern, but it would also be the more glitchy and laggy version.
I would say probably the 116 4 or 5 up to 118.2, but just keep in mind when you're giving these suggestions, a few things to keep in mind is it something we can even do? Because some of the mod packs they just don't work well for communities. So make sure you're not, trying to say something like insane craft or, something that is just not going to work for a community size server. Yeah, I think the 116.4 is probably going to be the more idealish, or 116.5, 16.5, something like that. Just because of the fact that it's a little more stable, because as you guys know, modded Minecraft is unstable at best. So it's already going to be a little more unstable than the experiences you guys have on things like Midgard. But at the same time, we want to make sure that it's going to be something really fun that everyone's going to want to play, but also try to not have too many crashes and really fingers crossed on no resets, which by the way, we've not once had to reset Asgard. So that was very exciting. You want to build trains? I think Magic would like to build some trains.
There was a base loss, but I'd say that's apart from that, Asgard's been doing great.
Yeah, and that base loss, we even were able to get back materials, so it was just more of it had to be relocated. So yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited. I'm excited to get a little bit newer version. So please don't suggest anything below 116.4 and anything above 118.2. Does that sound good, guys? And then we'll have a channel. Do you have the channel already, Nen? Let me see where it's at.
It's just the old mod pack suggestions channel. It's been reopened back up.
There we go. All right. So yes. So there you go, guys.
And,
start putting your ideas in.
And keep in mind that this mod pack suggestions channel is mainly for, suggesting mod packs. And the ideas channel tag is still ideal for like other things, like what would the spawn look like and so
Right.
on. And should we have like a more Midgard like spawn, or should we have more like like how
So
we
save
had
the
Asgard's
ideas
1.0
for
spawn?
yeah, make sure you guys are separating it so that this channel is strictly your list of mods or mod packs. The other one will be ideas once we get it figured out, and then you guys can go ham on the ideas. Also, just want to give a really little friendly reminder. If someone suggests something and you don't like that one, or that won't work, that's okay. That's their suggestion. Let it just be there. When we go through them, we will know that. So no replying to anyone's suggestions. Treat it just like we treat ideas in general. Because we just don't want anyone to feel like it might be something they really enjoy. We don't want anyone to be made to be feel bad because their suggestion might not work on a community server. Leave that for us to try to go through. That's all. Just remember to be nice. All right. Any questions before we move on past this? Because this is very exciting. Ideally, it'd be really nice to try to get something in, I would say, going maybe late September. So, yep.
So, just to clarify, there's like 3 different meetings coming up. The end spawn, like making the end spawn team, and then the kind of improving like just the general server, like the general Skade meeting, and then the Asgard meeting.
Yeah, so we don't have an Asgard meeting yet set. The first step in getting a new Asgard, the first step in Asgard 2.0 will definitely be getting the list first. So you guys will have, let's say we leave it for like 2 weeks. You guys will have like 2 weeks to put in what you're interested in. And then give us like probably a weekish to go through it and really figure out what we're going to do. Then we will bring the ideas back to you. We'll have an actual meeting where we come in and we talk just Asgard, and we will go through the things that will work. And then we will do a server vote of some sort to see what we want to do, to see what pack we want to do. So we'll let you know once we have all the lists, which ones we actually can do, what will work for our community, what will work. And like I think I saw Peachy say, remember, not all mods work together too, which is why the last pack was so great, because it kind of had all of them together and we knew it would work. You need your chisels and bits back. So yeah, so just know so again, and if we don't use your idea, it's because it just would not work for community, or because the community didn't end up voting on it towards the end. So, all right, so those are those 2 meetings. So yes, Matt, so 2 meetings right now, Dusty, and then 1 that'll come after we get that list.
Okay.
All right, so just to go over this month, we do have a lot of fun things going on this month. Right after Skater of the Month, we have the Midgard Masterpieces, which is the art show. A lot of art in there. It's amazing. You guys are so talented. Why we didn't think of something like this sooner, I don't really know. We always say Skate is more, we're more than a game, right? That's our main hashtag, more than a game. And giving you guys the ability to do an art show, I think, is one of the coolest things we've done here. We do so many cool things, and we stretch it across Midgard versus, and regular Discord stuff. But this is just really cool. I'm very excited. So we will have that going on. Next Saturday, get your swimsuits ready, guys, because we're having our end of the summer beach bash. And so we'll be posting a little bit more about that in the upcoming days. You'll see some teasers and stuff. But as you guys know, the first year we had a big beach party. The second year we had a beach party and an amusement area. So you guys know that the event team brings the heat, and it's going to be fun. So make sure you guys have your swimsuits ready, because sometimes, and if you don't have a swimsuit for your skin, you don't know how to make one, just ask. There's so many skin makers on Skade that would probably love to make that for you. So. All right, so we got that next week, and then we have the next Saturday after that off. That's the 26th and 27th, that weekend. We have no Skate events. And then I'm sorry, I take that back. I'm so sorry. We have D&D's Wild Beyond Witchlight, which is going to be on the 27th. So D&D on the 27th, that is Dragons. And then that will close out this month as far as events go. And then on the 2nd, we have, and I'm only going to bring this one up now because it ties into that meeting, and Jake will talk here in just a minute about it. But we're gonna have that in spawn build team meeting at 2:30, and then 3 o'clock will be a tournament. All right, Jake, you ready to talk about that for a minute?
Yeah.
This is really cool, guys. Go ahead, Jake.
So for the past couple of weeks, the minigame team has been working on a secret project, which we can now reveal, which is the lightsaber PvP battle tournament. It's going to use things we've never done on Skade before, so it's an absolute massive thing. I have some solid images I'm going to put in voice chat one. No, that is just blue. That's BB.
It happens.
Yeah, it's going to feature some completely custom things that we've never done before on Skade, so I'm really, really looking forward to it. It's going to be on the 2nd September at 3 p.m. EST, so just half hour after the meeting.
Yep, right after. And this is on Vanaheim, by the way, guys. So Vanaheim. Very, very fun. Thank you so much, Jake, for talking about that. I'm very excited about this. Once the lightsabers came to be, it was like we have to have a lightsaber tournament. It's just too cool. Oh, speaking of, BB will scream at me. Make sure you guys go and vote on the color of the lightsabers you'd like on Midgard. There is a vote for that. So, and I'm sure BB will plug that as well too here in a minute. All right. Well, that kind of ties up the things that we have going on. Let me just look at my list really quick. Asgard server meeting, and Spawn meeting, Jake talk, and BB talk. So here we go. All right, BB, are you ready? We're gonna take a little field trip.
Yeah.
All right, you guys follow BB.
Who's BB?
It's the flower one.
Oh yeah, that's the right. I
Just
see.
follow the flowers.
Just follow the.
Maybe
just follow.
don't, 'cause I
the...
already got
All the
lost
crowd.
once.
I was gonna say this is
Where
an
are we
interesting way
going?
to go.
We're going through the forest. We're going through houses. Maybe not a good
Grandmother's-
idea to follow
I
me.
see grandmother's house. There's a wolf.
I normally don't have to walk this far.
Remember,
I've
guys,
been
you
there,
have
there's
to fly.
Evan.
We
You
have
guys remember,
have
you have to fly.
I don't even know how to walk.
We are
Everybody.
going to the mall. I know it's been a while since we've unveiled anything there other than
Everything.
the bombs we put there last week.
That was really fun, by the way. The Wreck-It Wednesday has been a blast for those of you that come. You know that.
Both literally and
All right, we're gonna
figuratively.
wait right here in front of the portal.
Exactly, Dusty. Literally and figuratively. It's been a lot of fun. If you guys are available Wednesday at 3, you should come and blow stuff up with us. We have fun. All right, we're here, BB.
Okay, is there anyone not here yet?
Does anybody need a lift?
Oh,
You need a TP? I gotcha.
I found a thing.
I've frozen through the portal.
I found a Skade logo. I don't know if this is
We've
in-
had that for the past couple of days.
Oh, have we?
Evan.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Super girly.
yeah.
Thank you for
Super
being
girly
observant,
found that
Evan.
before you.
I think Super Girly grabbed
What would
it.
we do
I
without
got it.
Let's go to the shop.
All right, we are gonna go this way towards the air hall. This is something that everybody's been asking for a long time, and a lot of people have noticed it being built already. It is finally
It's the
finished.
orange shop. The orange
Our
shop.
orange shop is finally done. It's our Apple competitor orange. So this is something that the pack team was working on. We know a lot of people were really wanting an area that you can see all of the items all in one place and see like, oh, I can name this block and it'll change into this decoration, or I can name this and it'll change into that. We now have that ready for you. So this is the
Woo!
pack team shop.
Let's go.
It shows all of the community pack items that you are able to make on your own. So it does not include anything that has lore or anything on that you cannot make. But everything in here you can make. You can name it in your anvil. All of the signs have the information on them. So the black text is what you name that item. The kind of gray text is the item that you name in the anvil. And then that'll do it. Also, if it is leather horse armor or leather armor, anything leathered like that, it is also dyeable, so you can customize that to be any color you would like. They should also say that on the signs as well. This shop will be updated with every event. We've already put in one of the items for the art show later, so this will be kept up to date.
Woo.
There is
And by the
Hawaiian
way-
pizza.
By the way, this works with only Optifine, or if you go the CIT Rezone and all those mods app. You can do either or, and it will always be that way. So that way, the BBs of the world who are just Optifiners will be able to see everything too. It's really important that we want our community pack to be seen by everyone that would like to see it.
And on that, if you do notice that you can't see something, like I know we have something marked as unavailable right now because it is not working, just shoot the pack team a message and we will get it dealt with.
And you guys know you can always ping the leads. That's why leads have their own, just so that they can be pinged. So you guys see something broken, ping BB. All right, very, very cool. Yeah, this is great. I love that now everyone will know how to make them.
We can ping BB for stuff. Is that? I'm sure BB will love that.
Yeah, they and this is great because skaters will often come to me and go, Blue, how do I make this item again? And I'm like, banana. Just banana. Literally. I don't know. Like, I just work here. Oh, exactly. Why would Blue know? Yeah. So this is great. Now we can just tell everybody, or if someone comes up to you and says, how do I make the aliens again? Or how do I make the little Among Uses again? You can just direct them here. This is perfect for that. So yeah. And for some of you, this is going to be the first time you've even seen that we have all these items. There's items that even I was like, oh man, I forgot all about that. So really great way we can do this. All right. So, all right, everybody, back to, let's go back. We're going to transition now into the art show. So if we can head back to the Skater of the Month area, and then, yeah, and then we will transition right into slash, yeah, you can do slash spawn if you choose. I'm gonna actually do that, thank you, Jake. And then remember, we got fly, so you guys can fly on over. All right, so Dusty, do you want to do your outro real quick before we transition into the and by the way, guys, you can meet this time over at the old jail. You'll see a path that takes you to this. So we're going to meet outside of the left side of the jail.
Take a leap of faith.
Thank you all for watching. This has been me, Dusty Circuit here, and with Skater of the Month. If you liked what you saw, remember to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember to hit the little button that's, I guess, shaped like a bell for notifications. And if you want to see if you want to see my next videos, and I guess this is me, Dusty Circuit, signing off, and peace out.
Peace out. All right.